Remember being a kid and there was always a new toy line on the shelf? That feeling is back. Alternation action figures, humans, hybrids, heroes for a new generation. Shop now at Pandemoni Toys. Ultra Maximus viewers get 10% off with code ULTRAMAX. Link in the description below. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below. Hey guys, now follow me on Instagram at Ultra Maximus Reviews and Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. Links in the description below. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with more toy news today. Now, as a lot of you know, they have released the next Haslab project. If you don't know what Haslab is, that's where Hasbro basically does some crowdfunding, fundraising for big projects like Unicron and Jabba's Sail Barge. So we've gotten Jabba's Sail Barge. That had been produced. Unicron is going into production, and now we've got the new one. It's a Marvel Legends figure, and it's the biggest Marvel Legends figure ever produced. And it is, of course, going to be a Sentinel. So this is our latest incarnation of a Sentinel from the X-Men, and here's everything that this is going to come with. So it does come with some accessories. I'm really digging that, and it is pretty darn impressive. Now, I got my information from comicbook.com. I will add a link to the article down below. It was actually a really good read, all right, let's take a look at this thing. So it's going to be the largest Marvel Legends figure produced, according to this article. I did not get to watch the live cast. Let's see. He stands a whopping 26.3 inches tall. And it seems like, let's see, what does comic book say? Seems that likely that will be made, make it happen for fans. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else? So he's got a few accessories. He's got the little cable that looks like it's got a bendy arm. I'll show that here in a minute. He's got 72 points of articulation. 20 are in each hand alone. So that's pretty cool. That means the fingers are all jointed up to grab mutants. So that's pretty cool. There are LEDs in the head and the chest. The Sentinel tentacle is going to be 18 inches long. And he comes with a Marvel Legends 6-inch Bastion figure that has an alternate 6-inch scale Sentinel Prime head. So that unto itself is very cool. I am digging that. If you don't know who Bastion is, he's a character from the comics. I want to say he came around the Onslaught era with Professor X. So he's been around for a while. I had actually forgotten about the character, to be honest. He's a mix of Master Mold and Nimrod. Those two characters, Sentinel characters, came together to form him, and he was a bad guy for a while. He could turn regular people into Prime Sentinels. He could control Sentinels. He can fly. He had a lot of powers of them. Blah 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 blah. So that's who that character is, if you are unfamiliar with him. So yeah, kind of interesting. Now the price point on this thing's pretty darn steep here. So it's going to be $349.99 at Hasbro Pulse, and it's supposed to be shipping sometime in the fall of 2021. So third quarter of 2021. It says here that they're already 1/3 of the way to the goal of 6,000 backers. I think you have to put down $100 to back this. And let's see, the figure is going to be confirmed for production before the August 24th cutoff date. So, cutoff date for backing this figure will be August 24th. I really don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I've got some issues with that pricing. It's expensive, man. That's really, really expensive, and I don't know if it's worth it. Now, some fans are going to say, yes, it's absolutely worth it. Some fans are going to be ardently against it. I'm thinking it's about 200, or no, I don't know if it's $200 too expensive. I'm going to say, in all fairness, I'll say it's $100 too expensive. I would say $250 for this, absolutely reasonable. I get they're trying to get as much money as they can. And you've also got to cover the production. This is a startup figure type of thing. These big event figures, and some people are saying, it's unfair to the retail collector, and I can see that. But to be honest, I don't think this is really going to sell well on the retail market because it's going to be a niche group of collectors. I mean, it's going to be us adult collectors that buy it. So I guess it is what it is. I will say it is far better than the Unicron figure and the Jabba's Palace. At least with this, I could buy this in one paycheck and be comfortable and not worry about bills being foregone. Whereas like Unicron, I would have to save up probably 3 paychecks to actually purchase that figure, which I think I'm going to do. But it is what it is. Price, it is what it is. I think Big Bad Toy Store is going to have it for $400. So if you're going to buy it, I would get it from Hasbro Pulse to save the $50. But here we have him in some posability, so we can kind of see one hand open and closed, so the fingers are articulated. That's cool. Looks like he's got a swivel at the upper chest there. It looks like a diaphragm joint probably. Head's probably on a giant ball joint. Looks like we got double jointed knees, probably single jointed elbows. I don't know. I guess we shall see, but I mean, it looks good. Now, as Pixel Dan would say, it's comparison time. So here we have the new Sentinel with the old Universe-style Sentinel. This is actually the Sentinel that I have. I have a variation color of this. They've got, I think there's 3 different versions of this Sentinel. There's a San Diego Comic-Con version, the Marvel Universe version that I have, which is kind of a darker purple, and then I think this was the latest repaint of that they reissued not too long ago, and it's about 15 inches tall. It says 15.75 inches here. So there is a huge height difference between the two, so that is pretty cool, and I am digging that. I mean, the size of it looks good. I like the design of it. I like how it's kind of more, I don't know, I wouldn't say more comic booky because the other one is comic booky, depends on who draws it, but the larger one looks like the Jim Lee-esque Sentinel that I'm used to of that era. So that is very cool, and I mean, it is very, very large and goes with the 6-inch scale. So it is cool. I will give it that. And here we have the Sentinel with Wolverine and the little tentacle, and it says Wolverine is not included. make sure you know it doesn't come with this figure. But I like the little tentacle. That's very cool. It does look like it's got a bendy wire in it, so that's very cool. However, I'm calling shenanigans on this out the gate looking at this. So it plugs into the palm of the Sentinel, which I get, and that's cool. And then the wire's like perfectly wrapped around Wolverine's body there. I call 2 pieces of shenanigans here. This is totally not going to be the final product with that tentacle because of 2 things. One, I guarantee that bendy wire is not going to be that good to wrap around that Wolverine like it has there. And I can almost guarantee that the weight of a 6-inch figure is going to make the tentacle droop down in the hand of the Sentinel. I'm going to call that right there. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. If it does work this way, kudos to Hasbro. $350 well spent. And here we have a closer look at the Bastion figure that comes with the Sentinel, and he's got his Prime Sentinel swappable head right there. I don't know why he's all hunched over like that. I don't remember him walking around like that. I remember him being a very upright and arrogant kind of character, but yeah, kind of interesting. I don't know if I would display this with the Bastion head on there, because to be honest, I've never cared for this character. I might just put the Sentinel, Prime Sentinel head on it and just leave it at that. It's interesting that this character comes with it. We're getting a Nimrod figure as well here this year. So it'll be very cool to have the Nimrod figure, the Bastion figure, or a Prime Sentinel to go with it, with the Giant Sentinel, which kind of makes me wonder, are we going to get a Master Mold? And I think if we get that Master Mold, it's not going to be the full size, because that would be like the size of a 6-year-old in comparison, I think, because it would produce out the Giant Sentinels. I think if we get Master Mold, it will just be the head incarnation, where later in the comics it was just kind of the head. And I'm okay with that. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think that would be pretty fun, and it would be doable. So what do you guys think? Is this cool? Is this not cool? Is it too expensive? Do you think it should be cheaper? Leave your comments down below. I'd like to hear your impressions. I honestly think it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. The price point, in my opinion, is about $100 too expensive. But is that a deal breaker for me? I don't know. Just in the fact that it is something that's pretty affordable for a collector. And, you know, for those who are saying it's just far too much and this, that, and the other, to be honest, if you can't afford to collect, it's not your hobby. You know, focus on bills. That's all I can tell you, really, at that point. I hate to be that kind of harshness, but, you know, it is what it is. These are luxury items. And, you know, as I said, I could easily afford this in one paycheck and none of my bills be impacted. I might not be going out for drinks and to the restaurant on the weekend, but you know, it's something that's doable, I think, compared to like Unicron, which is ridiculously expensive, and I haven't decided if I'm going to back this or not. I don't know. Should I invest into this? Should I pick it up for the review channel? I've got until August 24th, I guess, which is a few days after my birthday, to decide if I want to get this figure or not. Leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear from you guys if I should get it for the review channel. What about you? Are you planning to pick this up? Is this going to be a grail for you at some point in the future? I will say, if you do not get it now, and this is something that you're wanting, then this is just going to go up in price. I guarantee that. So keep that in mind, whether you got to save up or whatever, and make that decision. Get the wife mad at you. Or gets the husband mad at you, right? So who knows in this world today? But yeah, it's interesting for sure. And I really just want to get a Master Mold head now to go to complete out all the Sentinels. So I think that'd be fun too. But yeah, what do I know? So there it is. The Marvel's Sentinel Haslab figure, 26 inches tall, very huge. Will definitely be interesting to see what the next giant Haslab project is. Again, leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts? Jump over to my Facebook page, join the conversation there, upload your pictures, your video links, or follow me on Instagram at UltraMaximusReviews or Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. And as always, look for new videos coming soon. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below.